You know what you should do? You should follow me on Twitter at Bromo018. Link in the description. Do it now. Hello viewers and welcome along to another episode of our Ajax career mode series on FIFA 19. Today we start off season 3 of the series with a home tie against Excelsior in the Eredivisie. Really looking forward to this one, and first of all must start off with an apology to you guys for the people that have been watching along as the series unfolds. You'll have noticed that it's been about 5, 6, 7 days, I think, since I've uploaded the last episode actually, and I do apologise for that sort of massive break off. Really, just had a lot of work on at the moment with my job and stuff. It's been really hard to sort of find the time to obviously record and then edit and then upload. So it's been It's been quite busy, so I really do apologise for that. We've lost a bit of momentum, but hopefully we can regain it back now. I should have a bit of time now where I can record and get out a few episodes so we can get back to our normal routine of every other day uploading. So yeah, massive apologies for that first and foremost. Hopefully, as I say, we can get back to regaining that momentum. Elsewhere, if you haven't watched the previous episode, I suggest you do that first because, of course, it was transfer season and we went through it really. Only made 2 signings so far, Achraf Hakimi for £14 million and Kjell Scherpen for £1.8 million. Of course, it turns out Ajax have actually signed in real life. Elsewhere, in terms of the outgoings, I can't find one here, but I can remember it being Zakaria Labiad was one. We sold him for £15 million. So we essentially just sold him and brought in Achraf Hakimi for £1 million less. So that was really pleasing. Elsewhere, we've had offers for Mazraoui, currently negotiating. I think we was asking for something along the lines of £15 million. We'll find out if they come back with that. And then also Cardiff as well brought an offer for Benjamin Van Lee. Of course, we're happy to let him go. We have Kjell Scherpen now. Got in offers for Tagliafico, not up to the standard. We were looking for about 35 plus. And they just weren't prepared to offer that. So that goes on. Same with Myron Bouadou. We were looking for high 30s, I believe. Didn't get that offer either. And then, of course, Mike Peters. He won't be going out anywhere yet. He's not high enough rating to be in big demand. And he's certainly going to be a part of our plans going forward. Elsewhere, we've loaned out a few players. Don't need to go through them all. You'll remember anyway if you watch the last episode, likes of Ewan Kelly, Mike Mulder, etc. So yeah, things are looking good. We tightened the squad up a bit, and as you can see, this is the lineup we're gonna go with today. We'll stick with the 4-3-3 for now. I've spoke about wanting to bring in another formation. Still working on that and seeing just exactly what we can do with it. So yeah, we'll persist with this 4-3-3 that has worked out so well for us along the series. Anana will remain in goal. Fosu-Mensah and Van Drongelen at the back, which has been the go-to pair really. We're looking to get Per Scherzen more involved this season. He wasn't as involved as I would have liked him to be last year, so we're definitely gonna look at that avenue and see what we can do there. Tagliafico on the left, of course, the captain, and then making his debut, Achraf Hakimi at right back. Mazraoui does drop to the bench. Frenkie de Jong, of course, at holding midfield. A lot of people talking about me selling him. And I've said all along, I will sell him providing I get a realistic offer. And, Barcelona got him for around 65 million in real life. So that's what I want in this. Otherwise, I'm just not going to accept. People are saying transfer list him. The problem with that is that I won't get, if I transfer list him, it will decrease his value. So I won't get that sort of fee. So again, I will sell him if we get 65 million or more, because then that seems to me to be realistic. So that's what they're signing for. Elsewhere, Donny van der Beek and Hakim Ziyech as the more advanced midfielders. Arnaud Danjuma, Groenewald, David Neres on the wing. Of course, they are the mainstays in that position. And then Myron Bouadou get to start over Yusuf Poulsen. Again, looking to get him more involved. His stats really good. He may only be 79 rated, but as you can see, this guy is with all the training that he's had and the game time here and there since we've signed him in the first season, you know, he's really coming along. He's really coming of age, 19 now, and he's ready for more first team football, so he will get more of an opportunity along this season. Elsewhere, the bench looking fairly standard. You'll have noticed that Dusan Tadic has dropped down a rating, so we'll see how that progresses, that situation. Elsewhere, Kel Scherpen not on the bench because I just don't really think we need to put a goalie on the bench. We might as well have an extra midfielder player. You know, goalkeepers just don't get injured in a game, during a game, only during training, etc. So, yeah, we're gonna go with that. And that's, I guess, about it really, guys. Excelsior finished bottom of the league last season, rock bottom. So, you know, we definitely should be expecting to get off to a good start. So we'll see how this one goes. Only one game played so far. Utrecht lost against Heerenveen. No, against Graafschap even, should I say. So that's very interesting to say the least. But of course, we only have to focus on ourselves. So without further ado, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. We've got transfer season after this game that we'll continue with. So we'll come back to that. But for now, it's time to start the first game against Excelsior.
First game, always a special game. He's certainly a special player. It should be a special match, and it's live. Hi there, everyone. Martin Tyler here with me today. I'm delighted to welcome Alan Smith.
Oh, hi there, Martin. Absolutely delighted to be here.
The match today is Ajax against Excelsior. Such an important position in the modern game, full-back, and they've strengthened, haven't they, with this signing?
Yeah, and I think you're always looking for athleticism when you're looking at your full-backs, and this is a player that can get up and down all day. Wow,
Here we go then, let's get off to winning ways.
Something like it is that. Great to be back, and the home team here, last year's champions, I'm sure will be looking forward to it. So much hope and expectation within this stadium.
And the back got Neres running in there. Neres takes control of the ball, just wants to calm down a minute. He's got Ziyech, who's peeled off.
Well, give him credit for having
It's a promising start for us. Perhaps should have done better with the finish there.
He took responsibility, didn't he?
He's got some time in the middle and he'll release a shot. And 20 minutes gone, Excelsior take a shock lead. It's their first opportunity of the game. And they've taken it well. Striker has just found himself a little bit of space. Van Drongelen can't close him down quite quick enough. And he just unleashes it. Anana isn't going to get to that. It's well into the corner. And out of nowhere, Excelsior have stolen the lead. And it's certainly been coming really because of the fact we just keep giving the ball away in unnecessary situations. And there's not a lot of running. Boadu's still injured. Might have to take him off. It's disappointing so far. It's great interception from Fosu Mensah, storming forward now. And the bake. Boadu. He's got Ziyech running in. Can he be 1-1? Yes, he can. Ajax equalise. Hakim Ziyech with his first goal and the first goal of the new season for Ajax. It's good build-up play. Van der Beek. He's got Boadu who peels off and Ziyech just overlaps him. Runs in beyond the defensive line. Defenders can't keep up with him and he can just slot it with his left foot. The keeper doesn't really have much option in terms of where to go. He's quite outnumbered there, so to speak. And Ajax have equalised 1-1.
Both sides have scored here now, being closed down.
Closing them down well. De Jong. Boadu. Ziyech. Finds Groeneveld. He'll go for goal. Oh, just past the post. Thought I might have been sailing into the far corner there. It goes just wide in the end. But it's certainly promising from our perspective. Okay, guys, it's just not going to happen. Boadu is just not shrugging off that injury in the end. He's holding his arm. Not sure what could have happened there. We're going to take him off. We're going to have to bring on Yusuf Poulsen to shame. 30 minutes in to the new season, he does pull up. Can't be too serious because, you know, he would have gone off instantly. But it's certainly an injury and it's a bit disappointing. Hakimi spotted Groeneveld. He's got great space. What a ball that is from Achraf Hakimi. Groeneveld goes onto his right. Finds a little bit of space in the middle. He'll go for goal. Save from the keeper. What a brilliant pass that was to open the game up and split the defence from Achraf Hakimi. And Groeneveld can force a good save from the Excelsior keeper. That's half-time. It's not great, to be fair. We've had a couple of chances for sure. We've been the better team, but, you know, I think we haven't quite got that cutting edge back yet. And in the second half, we need to show a little bit more ruthlessness and a bit more domination. Oh, I mean, he's closing down. Let's get out to him. Ziyech doesn't get out to him, and he goes for goal, and it's almost a carbon copy of the first one in terms of the strike. Just wellies it into the top corner as he arrives into the box. Ziyech this time surely gets shrugged off in the end. We'll have to watch the replay to decipher exactly what it is has happened. But again, it's the marking. Just allows him to just jog past him, really. Doesn't get in front of him to stop the ball. Shimmies his body to the side. And then just goes for goal, and it's 2-1 Excelsior. Regain a shock lead, and we have really got it all to do now.
That's good support play from his teammates.
Ziyech into Poulsen. Poulsen, Van der Beek's running off. He'll go for goal. It's 2-2. We're straight back into the game. It didn't take us long to retaliate. It's Donny Van der Beek this time. Yusuf Poulsen is a man who finds him, just finds that little bit of space in the middle. Van der Beek will run off him, and then he can unload it first time, and it's 2-2. Look at the swerve on that though. Just curves back into the path of the goal. Van der Beek gets his tally off and running.
Anything could happen defending this corner. In goes the corner. Keeper up well to punch the corner. Could whip it in from here.
Oh, he's got Groeneveld peeled off at the far post. No one marks him. It hits the post. Oh, it's so unlucky. Could he have done better? Van der Beek finds Tagliafico. Groeneveld goes onto his right. Looking for options. He's got Ziyech running in now. He'll go for goal. Keeper saves. 75 minutes gone, and we're really pushing for this now. It's a corner. De Jong finds Poulsen. Tagliafico overlapping. Goes onto his right. Shimmied as well. Poulsen, he's got space. Time to turn. Goes for another corner. We're going to make at least one change here. Hakim Ziyech, quite tired. Starting to phase out the game a little bit. We'll take him off. We'll bring on Tyne Coat Miners. In fact, we're going to bring on Dusan Tadic with Van der Beek as well. Swap those two around. And hopefully these two can change the game.
A possibility to be considering his options on the bench.
Tadic, shimmy, go for goal, save, and another corner. We got to make more of these situations that we're getting ourselves into. Groeneveld looking to switch it to Tagliafico. Right, he can go now. Good passing, Tadic. Tagliafico, he's got options, he's free, and there it is. Tyne Coat Miners off the bench to surely win it for Ajax. 89th minute, and Excelsior cannot hold on. What brilliant build-up play. It's Tadic, Tagliafico, and just dinks it in. Not sure what cross that was. It was supposed to be a low driven. Perhaps I'd missed one of the X's, and he just sort of dinks it right into the path of Tyne Coat Miners. Brilliant running in. The defender doesn't track him and makes it 3-2. He's surely not going to miss from there. Wow, it has been a long time coming. We've really been knocking at the door for a while in this game, and finally we found a breakthrough. It's 3-2.
Very late goal has changed that. In goes the corner.
Let's come out to Arnaud and Junior Groeneveld here. We played well over the stoppage time. Allow, there it is, 3-2. We didn't make it easy on ourselves, but we get the 3 points most importantly. Certainly, gotta say though, we looked perhaps a bit out of condition, out of shape maybe. Of course, it is the first game of the season. We just needed to settle back down into it. Obviously, it's been a few days since I've played on this career as well. So again, a bit of time for me to to get back into it. But thankfully, we got a win. That's the most important thing. We've dragged it out. We've grinded it out. Kept pushing at the door, and a deserved 3 points. It's got to be said, deserved 3 points. We were the much better team. Excelsior had a couple of good chances. Of course, their goals included in that. but I think we thoroughly deserve the win, as the stats show, and we come away with a win from the first game in the season. So we've got to be pleased with that. Buadu out for only 5 days, a bruised shoulder. I mean, not sure why that's even considered an injury, to be honest. It's really minor, but nevertheless, we go with it. The next game is against PSV, I believe. Yes, it is. We're not going to show that one this episode, but what we will show is any more transfer news that comes up in the meantime. So if there is any, I will show you now. Can't believe this has happened, guys. It's happening. It really is happening. David Neres is subject to a transfer bid. We have somehow managed to avoid any transfer bids for him in his career. Not anymore. Manchester United come in, 44 million they've offered. Obviously, we're going to ask for more, but I've got a feeling they're going to offer it, and we're going to end up seeing him go. And I'm going to be absolutely devastated if this is the case. This guy has been unbelievable in his career. Oh, I can't believe it. They're going to sign him, aren't they? This is it. We're going to lose him. It's a realistic career mode at the end of the day, and if Ajax receive 69 million for David Neres, they would accept it, and so I think we've got to as well. My assistant says I can get 69 million. You know, had to be that number, but there you go. So we'll ask for that, and if they offer it, I guess we have to accept. So there you go. Hopefully we'll have him in time for the PSV game. Hopefully it will fall through, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Still can't go in for Martin Odegaard yet. Still no news on these 2 offers, but I will let you know if there is any movement. Right, so guys, agreement for Van Leer's sale, 4.55 million. We will accept that. We signed Kel Scherpen for 1.8 million, so that is good profit we've made for sure. He's of course got to accept personal terms, but hopefully they can do that, and you know, we can move on from that. Definitely pleased to get that one over the line if it should happen. Right, so welcome back, guys. Just a little bit more news to tell you about. Transfer offer to be the manager in Norway. I won't be accepting that one, unfortunately. I'll tell you what, if I did get offered Holland, I think we would have to consider that. Maybe I could make a spin-off series as a Holland manager, of course, because we are at Ajax, but you know, that's later on down the road. Transfer business to inform you of: Matsraoui will not be going to Real Sociedad. Couldn't reach an agreement. I think we were looking for 15 million. And they didn't want to offer it. So, as a result, it means for now, he does stay here. No news on the Neres situation. If we have a look here, still negotiating, so we'll see. I really don't want to lose him. I can't believe this is going to happen. Absolutely gutted. But yeah, I guess obviously we're going to have to try and deal with it elsewhere. Martin Odegaard, we can go back in for him. So, you know, I think I'm going to do that. Not yet. You know, I still need to consider that. We've got other options as well. Of course, Razvan Marin is still one we've got our eye on. Waiting for a couple more scout reports as well. So we'll see. But I think I'm going to leave that for this episode. We'll wait and see the whole Neres situation as well, because of course that's still ongoing. But for now, guys, I think that's gonna round it off there. Next episode, what a game! We've got PSV, so really looking forward to that one. And shock horror, we have Victoria Pilsen for the 2nd year in a row in the qualification. You'll remember last year we had this exact same team in the qualification round for the Champions League. So you know, whether that's a glitch or it's just a mad coincidence, who knows? But yeah, I think we'll show that game as well in the 2nd episode, or we'll sim them, I don't know. But of course we are going to sim more games in this season, and we'll see how that one goes in terms of the structure. But yeah, for now, guys, we are going to round this one there. If you enjoyed this episode, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more regular gaming content. That really helps me out. And give me a follow on Twitter using the Twitter handle @Bromo018. The link for that is in the description. We talk many things. Reach out to me if you want. Have a conversation. Mainly, it's mainly football related on my Twitter, talking about all the current games and situations, etc. So yeah, give me a follow on that. And on that note, round it off there. So I'm Bromo18, and I'll see you soon.